Jeremy here from Daily Marketing, here with another episode. Going today to be talking about first in a 5-part series that I'm doing, which is kind of last minute planning for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So for those of you that don't know, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, if you sell a B2C, that is, you sell to like retail consumers or on e-commerce or anything like that, Black Friday, Cyber Monday are going to be probably your two biggest days of the year in most cases. And in fact, the time I've read that November and December see 70% of all consumer purchases throughout the entire year. So it's a pretty big deal. You need to be prepared for it. You need to have a strategy in place, and you need to execute on that because most other advertisers also realize that Black Friday, Cyber Monday is a massive, massive opportunity. And so when you look at Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you need to be involved, you need to be engaged, but you need to also very much so, I would say, take a approach of saying, okay, how can I minimize cost? Because competition is also not going to be, or is going to be the most fierce that it's going to be all year. So I'm going to go through a 5-part strategy. If you've not gotten a Black Friday, Cyber Monday strategy in place, you need one, but it is not too late. I'm putting together this over the next 5 days so that you can see what you need to do. And today we're going to start off with Facebook. We're going with Tanks That Get Around. Tanks Get Around, wonderful, wonderful company, wonderful client that allows us to kind of bear their stats to the world in order to kind of show you kind of how a lot of this stuff works. I've used them in many, many of my videos in the past. And so we're going to put together a Black Friday, Cyber Monday strategy for them. And so really excited about this. Again, I can't overestimate or overstate rather, or overestimate for that opinion, overstate how important this is. If you're selling to consumers, if you have an e-commerce, if you have a retail, you need to have a good Black Friday, Cyber Monday strategy in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our ads manager. And we're going to start off with the strategy here. So at a high level, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a video views campaign, a paper engagement campaign, right? And the reason that we want to do that is that CPMs, or cost per 1,000 impressions, are going to really skyrocket on the days leading up to and during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So we want to minimize that effect as much as possible. At the same time, we want to kind of warm up our audiences and get some brand recognition before we just ask them to buy out of the gate. Usually a good strategy for them to be a little bit familiar with your brand before you go in for the sale. So what we're going to do is, like I said, paper engagement campaign, a video views campaign, and then we're going to set up our conversion campaign and retargeting campaign to run during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And so these will all kind of play together, right? And so today we're doing Facebook, then we're doing Amazon, then we're doing retargeting stuff with across the web. One of the few times that I think it's really, really worth it to kind of look at some of your options around, kind of ad roll and display retargeting and things like that. We'll be looking at influencers, and then we'll be looking at your email strategy. So like I said, don't worry if you don't have one in place. We're going to walk you through it step by step over the next 5 days and hopefully give you the tools to be successful with Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So I'm going to start off by creating a campaign. We're going to start off with our engagement campaign. And really this is, again, we're just trying to build audience right now. So I'm just going to grab kind of one of our more engaging page posts with this. Since we have a little bit of data, we will need to, we're going to run our 1% lookalike in the US across kind of all our, across all different demographics and things like that, right? We would just want to keep this really wide open. And the reason that we want to do that is we want to do, we want to kind of let Facebook optimize, right? And so by letting Facebook optimize, we're going to we're gonna let them kind of figure out who the exact right person is to talk to. So going up to that Black Friday there, so we're gonna run this through the 22nd. I'm gonna change these budgets a little bit later, but I just want to kind of show you. So it takes to get around, and we're gonna select our post, and we're just gonna use a post that kind of got some good organic stuff. Right here, something that's recent. This is a fun one that we have about Toulouse. This is great, exactly what we want, and so we're going to confirm that. All right, so perfect. Engagement campaign, and I'm actually going to just edit this to say engagement. Oh, it can't. It's being published, and it cannot be edited. Okay, now it can. BFCM. So if you see the acronym BFCM from a lot of marketers, this is kind of what they're talking about. So now we're going to create our video views campaign, right? And then I'll show you the reason for this. The reason is that we want kind of a couple of different retargeting audiences, because by doing a retargeting audience on the actual Black Friday Cyber Monday, we can cut down significantly on the cost per 1,000 impressions, or the CPM. So we're going to go in here. ThruPlay, that's an interesting one. I've seen a lot of people play with it. Some people love it, some people hate it. We're going to do, again, the 1% lookalike, right? This is useful because we have some data from our website, of people that have visited. If you don't, it's okay to use detailed targeting for this, right? The whole point is to get as many, and let Facebook optimize, but also have, somewhat of a focus, right? So it's all about that balance. So we're going to set a lifetime budget. It's not going to be 500. We're going to go back, and we're going to have this end before Black Friday. We'll just run it through Thanksgiving. So and what I'm going to want to do is use an existing post that we've got. And again, kind of the whole point is to try to just look at, and see what we've got here. And again, the whole kind of issue is just but we just want to get attention from people and get them kind of familiar with the brand. And so we are going to add a button here. Got our call to action button in here, and we're just going to launch this video views campaign. We're going to request a manual review, if that'll work. Apparently that doesn't feel like working today. Facebook's been having a couple of little hiccups, but that's okay. I don't think we'll have an issue there. So we got the video views. We've got the engagement for BFCM. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to create our conversion ads. And so what we're actually going to do is catalog sales, not actually conversion ads. And so we're going to use our catalog sales from BFCM in there. And so this is not going to be our retargeting campaign. So we're going to do a custom combination. We're going to respective customers right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do all visitors 30, and then we're going to create some new custom audiences. And so these new custom audiences are going to be engagement, and they're going to be Facebook page engagement, and everybody that has engaged our page in the past 365 days. So we're going to call this page engaged 365, right? The goal here is just trying to get that going. And so we just want to catch people that engage with our paper engagement ad. 365 is a little excessive. If you have bigger budgets, you might want to do more recent. I'm just trying to make it as big of an audience as possible. So, and then I'm going to create another custom audience. It's going to go back to the engagement, and then we're going to do videos, and I'm going to do people that have watched at least 50% of the video and the past 365 days. And I'm going to do video view. And then I'm going to choose the video here, and I'm going to switch to the right page. All right. And this is the video that we're promoting. So we're going to use that. So we're going to do that. So now what we're doing here, as you can see, is we've got visitors to the website for 30 days. We've got people that engage with the page for 365 and people that viewed this video for 365 days. So between those audiences, this is going to be a pretty powerful catalog sales ad set, right? And then otherwise, we're just leaving it pretty much wide open. And we're not going to do a daily budget. We're going to do a lifetime budget. But see this, what we're going to do is actually do just Black Friday through Cyber Monday. Not December 24th. Whoops. And through Cyber Monday. There we go. And so the conversion that we'll want to do is 1 day click review. And we're just going to go through and we're then going to set up our ad. And so what we're going to do, I've seen a lot of success with collection style ads, right? And we're going to use one of the pre-built template and do an instant experience. There we go. So we've got an image here. Perfect. And then we've got the last travel shirt you'll ever want. And then we'll say in the travel style travel with some sass. Got you covered either way. All right, this is a fun brand, and we're just trying to keep it fun. We're trying to have a good time here. So what we're doing is, so what we're doing is we're running the collections ad. Like we said, we've got the instant experience, and this is just running during Black Friday through Cyber Monday. So we'll confirm that. And so that's what we're doing for Facebook. So basically set up a video views campaign, set up an engagement campaign, and then set up your catalog sales or conversion campaign, either way, and have those, have that basically act as like almost a retargeting audience. So that's going to be your best bet to kind of avoid high CPMs and also go towards an audience that's already shown at least some interest there. Like I said, if you get things going right away, you can actually, you can actually still catch Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which I highly, highly, highly recommend. So let me know if you all have any questions, and thanks for watching. Happy marketing, everybody.